go look.
Mogwa prays they are back. Crumb smells blood on that grog. Brittlebone and Troll.
It is not Moonkin blood. The tribe who lived on the Red Meadow is floating in the moonlit river now.
They are dead. But how? Refuse they to give the Moonkin the life grass?
The Moonkin killed them not. Tusk hunters did. They slaughtered them all, then tried to defile the Red Meadow. It is a holy site, Crumb, like the cradle. There are small droplets of Mugwa's blood there.
Oh. Crumb sees.
Crumple no be sad. Moonkin crushed the Brittlebone hunters, all of them.
And so the killing goes on. Well, perhaps this is the world the Lightlings and the Dark Races deserve. What about the life grass? Did the Brittlebones taint it too?
No, the Moonkin brought it with them. Here, will this be enough?
Let Crumb see. This is good. Crumb will start brewing the concoctions right away. He thanks Chieftain Akrog from the bottom of his heart. Without him, many Moonkin would have died.
Of course. Akrog knows the life grass cannot cure the rot. But how much will it...
Enough death. Crumb hopes so. But without enough, Crumb heard talk of a Brittlebone village with plenty of food.
Soon. The blood for the tribe for the blood. Let Akrog know if the cure works.
What on earth?
No, make no sense. What makes no sense? Speak true, little blood. He knows Akrog is here. All right. It about the desert trolls, sun hides. Noag wonder, Moonkin really had right to cut open and take their hearts? Grumph always say it wrong to take troll tusks, even after death. So why it alright to take heart? Or is Noag fool for even ask himself? No, Little Blood is no fool for asking himself that. And he speaks true. It was ugly to defile their corpses. Then again, Akrog thinks they would have preferred their flesh to help the Moonkin survive than have it rot there in the sand. That makes sense. Flesh dead anyway, so better to have it save someone, no? Ah, and Little Blood. It's desert, not dessert. Oh, desert. Noag understand. Big Blood want else? That is all. On his way. Find out. Chieftain, Anog here they find the Master Scrapper. Not quite what he have in mind. Can he really shape good weapons? The best. Akrog thanks Anog for his advice. It was a good idea. Anog wished to... It is true. He be short. The Moonkin food supplies is still low. Like food? Simple. They find another Brittlebone village to this... Raid? Kill?
Maybe not, but they would send the hunters here without... They should do this, Chieftain. And if he is so worried about shedding blood...
Akrog must think about it more. It is not just a... Anog understand that. Well, he is here if Akrog changes his mind. Akrog,
Stay safe, Chieftain.
No, I'll go look.
Chieftain Akrog?
Akrog thinks they found something that has echo of cruelty. Can the stranger take a look?
Is that a heart?
But Akrog senses cruelty in it. Try it. Now.
All right. Excellent. It worked. The Echo Shaper still isn't full, though. We'll need to find more.
All right. Akrog will.
Chieftain Akrog?
All right.
Farewell is a classic.
Though there were no time windows outside the temple, the gifts of spirits gave Akrog no rest, filling his mind with nightmares. The most vivid of them took place in the cradle, fires raging everywhere, and dying kin all around him. The hunters yanking out their tusks with their brittle bone tools. Akrog roars and slashes and fights, but it is pointless. His strikes pass right through them.
This is it. The Brittlebone village is right ahead.
They have food?
It is true. The moon...
Has the chieftain decided what they will do yet? Raid or peace talk?
They will peace talk.
They are...
And if they get nasty, they will kill them. But Trusted One is right, though. Nope.
It is true. Akrog has spoken. Come now. Let them march.
Can Zazka help? Wait. Over there. A troll. What now? More troll. Hold on back for a moment. Listening. Ready.
This looks interesting.
He is no Moonkin. Can Grimoire tell his tribe?
He has rings on his tusks. Could be a Ravager or a Fleshkin.
Fleshkin? They are cannibals, no? They eat their own kin.
Moonkin do that too, no?
Only when they need to honor Magua. The Fleshkin eat their kin to feed themselves.
He has wounds. Weapon wounds.
Akrog speaks true, but his neck has been broken too. Looks like he fell.
Or someone pushed him.
Maybe these Brittlebone outcasts killed him.
Or the villagers. His wounds are not fresh. Maybe it would be wiser to crush the village after all.
It is always easier to just crush things, is it not? Shelters, Brittlebones, cubs. As Zazka said, he has no love for Brittlebones, but it would be unwise to judge with haste. That troll, He might have just fallen off the cliff.
There is no point in talking. Akrog has already spoken. They will peace talk first. Come, let them march.
What
All right. You will lead the way.
We'll go there.
This way?
Time to move on.
They will regret this. Let Akrog see.
No, I'll go look.
Seriously telling me ye found nothing after 3 moons searching? Guardians, how can you even find your own damned arses?
We're sorry, Mayor, but it ain't that simple. The orcs are still raiding out there, and with the storm
I'm sick of excuses! Find him, and find him now!
What the?
By GR! Guards!
Wait, the Moonkin want to talk.
Who?
The Moonkin. We want to talk. Is he the chieftain of this tribe camp?
I think they's talking about themselves, Mayor.
Oh, right. Yes, I suppose I am the chieftain of this tribe camp. Mayor, as we say. What, brings ye here?
Earlier, Chieftain Mayor scolded his warriors because they could find something not. What meant he?
Oh, that. Nothing important. Just a horse that ran off.
The Moonkin tribe needs food, and they heard that this tribe has plenty. That is why they are here.
For food?
It is true. They wish to peace talk.
Peace talk?
Is Chieftain Mayor a cave? Why else would he repeat everything Trusted One says?
No, I'm sorry. It's just I had no idea your kind could speak. That's all. Sorry.
Many troll tribes can speak. The Bonekin, the Bog Tusks, the Swamp Stompers, and that is only a few of them. Brittlebones just assume they cannot.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
So, will the Brittlebone tribe trade with the Moonkin?
Well, okay. Why don't you come in and we'll talk there? Leader to leader.
The Moonkin found a dead troll outside the village. He was no Moonkin, but Agrog wonders if the Brittlebones know how he died.
A dead troll?
He's right, Mayor. I saw him too. Must have been a rock slide or something.
Rock slide?
A rock fall. The Brittlebone warrior is right. It could have been that. Or someone pushed him.
If someone did it, it wasn't us. This is the first time I'm hearing about this troll. Trust me.
All right. The Moonkin accept the Brittlebones' invitation.
Great. Just meet me at the village square. And ye two, you're gonna make sure no one harms.
You mean we's gonna let him in?
Something wrong with your ears? That's what I just said. I'll see you at the village square, all right? Try not to touch anything.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
You's not gonna eat anyone, are you?
Only the younglings.
What?
Just a little one of Zazka's jokes.
On his way.
Guardians!
The Brittlebones must be calm. They come in peace.
It talks?
What the? To arms!
Be calm. Chieftain Mayor, let them in.
What?
Easy. They're on our side.
That them. The trolls.
What else could they be, you dimwit? Kittens?
Fair enough.
Zazka is listening.
Grunwald will go there.
Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Huh. What is that?
What the?
Calm. The Moonkin are...
Ah, I see. So, what do you need?
Maybe this question sounds strange.
I take it you ain't talking about yourself. Then no. That is...
What?
I saw something, or someone, run down the ravine when I was on watch the other day. Too big for an animal, too small for a human. Came from up northwest, then disappeared in the bushes.
Akrog sees. Akrog must go.
All right then.
Oh, Tiara, watch over us.
What now? More trouble?
What is this?
Bita! Tiara!
Brittlebone, no be afraid. Monk can make them to pieces.
What? No!
Zazka thinks he meant come in peace. Oh.
The Moonkin are here with Chieftain Mayor's blessing.
Oh! Well, what a day! What a crazy day!
The Moonkin found a dead troll outside the village.
A dead troll?
He was a fleshkin.
Whatever that is. But no, I'm afraid I haven't seen any troll, alive or dead, before you came here. I haven't left the village in weeks. The road...
Akrog wants to bargain. He has...
Certainly.
Yes? Wanna trade? Farewell!
Ah, there you are. Excuse my people, they're just a bit flabbergasted. Can't say I blame them.
This looks...
Ah, there you are. Excuse my people, they're just a bit flabbergasted. Can't say I blame them.
Akrog has been wondering. This is Greenskin territory. How keeps Chieftain Mayor his tribe safe from them? Or outcasts? The Moonkin crushed a few on their way here.
The ones by the ravine? Good on ye. They've had it coming. As for your question, I guess we've been lucky. There haven't been any attacks in years. Maybe it's because of the palisades. Maybe it's because the orcs have grown tired of marching all the way up here for some meager loot. Who knows?
There is not much game in these mountains. What eat the Brittlebones here?
Mostly fish. The river down by the ravine is ripe with it. Oh, and we've got some cattle too, of course.
Akrog sees. All right, the Moonkin are here. Now let them talk about a trade.
That was the idea. So, you need food, you say? How much and what kind?
The Moonkin prefer meat and fish, but they eat greens too.
Noah don't like greens. He like piggies, big and juicy.
Meat and fish are valuable, but I guess we can try and work something out. What do you say? 4 dozen sacks of wheat and 5 barrels of salted cod. That's the most I can spare.
That is not much, trusted one. It will barely last the tribe a week.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's all we can spare. These are rough times, you know.
All right, fine. What want the Brittlebones in return? The Moonkin can offer bones, scrap, shiny things.
Your help. You heard me. We want your help. We've got enough coin to last us the next 6 moons or so. But what we don't have is someone strong enough to take on that damned wyvern.
The Moonkin crush the beast and get the food in return. Is that what the Brittlebone is saying?
Crush or slash it, I don't care as long as it ends up dead. It's a fire wyvern, and it's made its lair just a few strides west of here. Just showed up out of nowhere, that damn thing, and started killing our cattle. Bring us the head and crush the eggs, and the food is yours.
Akrog will think about
Fair enough. Let's go.
Chieftain Akrog will take as long.
Well, that told me.
Akrog
Of course.
Time to move on.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
Is this what...
Maybe?
It is. Zazka...
Well, there's your answer.
Akrog...
All right then.
Interesting. Probably.
Let them talk about the bargain. All right. The Moonkin will find and crush the wyvern. Akrog has spoken.
Right, you have. There's a traveling merchant in town, Esme. You might want to talk to her if you need equipment. Oh, then again, I'm not sure she sells anything your sort can use.
Akrog thanks, Chieftain Mayor.
It's no trouble.
Akrog must leave.
Of course.
Going now.
Grungwall likes this knot, Chieftain. The Brittlebones will stab them in the back.
Lucky that the Moonkin have such thick hides, then. He is going. Let them through. The Moonkin struck a pact with their chieftain. They will slay the wyvern for the Brittlebones.
The wyvern? Oh, good. Go on through then.
Noah understand why lightlings hate trolls, but Crumple tell Noah greenskins and trolls both shaped by Zarak.
Shackles, little Moonblood. And the Greenskins kill trolls because they see them as animals, like their wargs. They think they are Zarek's chosen, and the trolls are just tools. And it is true, Zarek never cared for trollkind. He is like a sire who threw his own cubs to the beaks.
Since the troll who wanted Zazka dead. Lovely.
What is this?
Keep moving.
You will lead the way.
No, I'll go. No, I'll go look. Another altar with hex power in it. It worked. Grungwa feels like his blood is burning.
That way.
You find out.
Weapons. Blunt. And they look like a brittlebones.
Maybe from whoever killed the fleshkin.
Or from a normal brittlebone hunter.
Yeah, what? Jar's fucking breath. What the hell?
The brittlebone can stay calm. The moon can mean no harm.
Wait. You can talk? You've come from the village, then? Yes, you must have. It's the only way.
It is true. And the Brittlebone's chieftain sent the Moonkin to slay the wyvern that plagues the mountains.
Slay the wyvern?
It's true. Moonkin crush it, so village safe.
Oh. I see.
What is the Brittlebone doing all the way out here?
Me? Why, hunting, of course.
Ah, he is an eye.
I suppose so. So, can I help you with something?
The Moonkin found a dead troll near the village. Not one of theirs, a fleshkin. Knows the Brittlebone eye anything about him?
Dead troll? Afraid not.
What kind of game does the Brittlebone eye hunt?
Rabbit, mostly. And the occasional mountain goat. Not the best place for hunting. No use pretending.
Why looks the Brittlebone like he needs to empty his bowels?
Oh, no. I'm just confused, I guess. I never knew your kind so... How to say?
Bright.
I mean no offense.
Well, our grog must leave now.
Of course.
What this?
If he insists.
For the Moonkin! What did he do for the tribe? What is needed of him? Service.
What now? More trouble.
The blood for the tribe! destroy them! Service.
Ready.
What is needed of him?
Ready. Let Akrog see.
Go there.
What is that? Zazgo is right at home. Can a troll not rest for a moment? Let Zazga get a proper look. Interesting. Probably. What is that? Moving on. Let Zazga get a proper look. To get his tongue sturdy. Zazga is listening.
Akrog is listening.
You find out.
Look, those wounds. Tusks.
Maybe the dead fleshkin did this.
On his way. Moving now. Akrog is ready.
For the tribe.
Ready for action. This way?
Let Grunwa take a clue.
If they had boom...
Slarik need... Slarik...
Head towards certain doom.
What on Urgath is this?
Why not?
No, I'll go look.
Help!
It is a goblin.
The chieftain should not trust him. They serve the greenskins.
Slarik!
Let Akrog see what they can do.
Magua, help her servants.
Slarik feels...
What is the tiny greenskin doing here?
Slarik was trying to get home. But...
Akrog needs to know more.
More? Slarik is only a little goblin, but he tried, yes. Big trolls helped him, so Slarik will help in return. What do you need, yes?
Akrog found a dead troll in the valley below the village. Has the tiny greenskin seen him? Knows he what happened?
Dead troll. Slarik think. But... he not sure. No.
He is not sure about what?
Slarik know Paleskin's orcs were angry when the hunters brought Slarik to their camp, yes? Say something about beast escape. But there was also wyvern near, so maybe they mean that, yes.
Paleskin's orcs brought him to their camp. What means the tiny greenskin?
Oh, the bad ones north. They chain up other paleskins, and sometimes goblins, and sell them.
If the tiny greenskin is not with the orcs, why is he here?
Slaric smelled brittlebone flesh, and so he went to hide and sneak. They have food, and Slaric hungry. But then he got hurt.
All right. The tiny greenskin can go.
Oh, thank you, big ones. Slaric, time to go home. He hopes his tribe will take Slaric back.
He is on his way.
Brittlebone buildings. Seems they live on this mountaintop, too.
Let Grunwa take a closer look.
Big chains. Too big for a brittlebone, no?
Only fools challenge the Moonkin. Law is here.
What now?
Service.
Hold on, rest for a moment.
What on Urgath is this?
Going now. Interesting. Probably easy. Can Saska help? This way? What is that? What now? More trouble?
What is needed of him?
Rest for a
He is
moment.
going. At his service.
Ready for action.
He might be. Is here.
Saska is...
War is ready. Let Grunwa take a closer look.
Let Saska get a proper look.
The gift.
Hate them! I hate them so much!
That was Chieftain Mayor.
Who he hate?
Good question. Greenskins?
Grunwa will go there.
Someone made camp here. smells like troll.
Maybe the dead fleshkin did this.
And there are footprints too. From brittle bones. Interesting. Trouble is right at home. What now? More trouble? Looks like something fought here. The ground gave way. Get a proper look. What is that? Time to get his tusks sturdy. Ready for action.
No, I'll go there.
Can Zazka help?
This looks interesting. Going now. That direction.
Interesting.
All right. That Brittlebone warrior at the gate said he saw something running a sunrise ago, from north of the village.
Maybe that was Fleshkin, no? The warrior said it was smaller than a Brittlebone, so no. Come to think of it, maybe that was the tiny green skin they found. Nothing to do with this troll, though.
The warrior with Chieftain Mayor said he thinks it was a rock slide.
It is possible.
The Brittlebone trader knew nothing, no? Akrog remembers not.
It is what he said.
But why?
The goblin said the outcasts' greenskins were angry about a
wyvern.
That Brittlebone eye, the hunter, knew nothing.
At least he said so.
The chains the Moonkin found at the outcasts' camp could have been his.
Or some other animals.
There were some Brittlebone weapons nearby. Could have played a role in this.
Could have. Could have also been another weapon.
That camp by the creek. It could have been his.
It probably was. He must have been tired and needed to rest.
What about the tusk marks on that corpse next to the village? That could have been him too, no?
Zazka thinks Akrog speaks true. Must have been hungry.
Some of his bones are broken. He probably fell off the cliff.
Or someone pushed him.
Akrog thinks they will not find more clues. What think the Moonkin? How died the Fleshkin?
Well, they can only guess. But Grungwa still thinks the Brittlebone villagers were behind it.
Honestly, Zazka knows not. But he thinks not that the Brittlebone villagers killed him.
What thinks Littleblood? What killed the Fleshkin?
He on cliff, now dead under cliff. Maybe he just fell? No one fault.
Perhaps the Fleshkin was just wandering and got unlucky. It was an accident.
Well, if the chieftain says so, then so it must be. Should Grungwa bless him? If he blesses him not, Magua will never take his soul into the moonlit river.
Bless him.
Grungwa will. Oh, Magua, kind spirit of the night, take this soul, bless his tusks, and guide him into the moonlit river. Very well. They are done here.
He is going.
What can he do with the
Take a
tribe?
proper look.
You will lead the way.
What is
Big
that?
ones?
What is Sleek cooking there?
The stew? Of course they can. Yes!
What should he do?
You find out.
That way. On his way.
Let Grenoir take a closer look.
The gift.
Can't expect me to just stand there and watch. You have a responsibility, goddammit, to me and our unborn child.
I know, and I will fulfill it. But don't you see what a chance this is? If I can only get them to listen, I can change everything.
And if not, what will I tell our child, That their father went off with a bloody orc trope to convince them to better their ways? This is madness, Dietmar. This is madness.
It's Tiara's will. I'm sorry, my love.
Don't call me that. Don't call me that ever again.
Orc tribe, Tiara. The Brittlebone ghosts make sense not.
Chieftain speaks true, but they were speaking of a cub, were they not? The other Brittlebone must have been his mate.
Maybe.
Look, another Brittlebone. And... greenskins?
Crush sticks ready.
Norse claws. Trolls?
Careful, Chief.
What on Urgath is this?
No afraid.
Should we?
No. You speak, don't you?
No. The Brittlebone must have imagined that.
And you have a sense of humor? Color me intrigued. What's your tribe? Sunhides?
It matters not.
Well, pity. What is the Brittlebone doing out here? He belongs to the village?
Not quite. I guess you could call me a drifter. I go from place to place, guided by the eternal pursuit of happiness.
An outcast.
Maybe.
It is not usual for a Brittlebone to be friends with greenskins.
Orcs.
Easy, Narek, they're right. As much as I value these gentlemen, though, our relationship is mostly business. Traveling these parts has become quite perilous in recent days, and they protect me.
So they swore a blood oath to him?
Not quite. I just pay them well.
But why greenskins? Why not other Brittlebones?
Oh, let's just say I've never gotten along that well with other humans.
Akrog understands. What is the outcast doing here?
Me? Oh, just wandering around. Business as usual.
Chieftain Mayor asked the Moonkin to crush a wyvern for them. Has the outcast seen it?
That's my name now, is it? Yes, I've seen that beast. It's southeast from here, by the ravine. It's dangerous though, so look out.
It will not kill a troll.
Well then, the Moonkin will leave.
Actually, wait. I have a proposal for you. I, wasn't quite truthful when I said I'm just a drifter. Fact is, I'm a trader of labor.
Trader of labor? A slaver. That is what the outcast says.
What an ugly word. But, well, yes, I am. Question is, how would you feel about a little sideline? You bring me the villagers and I make you rich. Plus, you get to take anything you fancy.
Zaska has no love for slavers. But still, this could create cruelty, no? Even more than just raiding the village.
First, Zaska refuses to raid the village and wants to peace talk. And now, he wants to enslave them? There is no bigger sin before Magua than kinslaughter and kin treason, Zaska.
Good thing they are Brittlebones, then. Zaska wanted to peace talk because it was the smart thing to do. Now, things have changed.
I like the way you think, my friend.
What will the outcast do with the village Brittlebones, if he enslaves them?
That depends on the highest bidder. But nothing too cruel, don't worry. You'll just get a taste of what it was like for me.
The Brittlebone wants to make them slaves. The entire village.
That's right.
The Moonkin should just crush him, Chieftain. The Brittlebone is a traitor to his own kin.
My own kin? My mother tossed me into the gutter because she preferred the booze. Then my wife was killed because she was an elf. I don't owe my own kin anything, troll. But fine. It's just an offer. Take it or leave it. And before you get any stupid ideas, my green-skinned friends have dealt with creatures your size before. Plenty of times.
Why needs the outcast the trolls for this?
Oh, several reasons. All good ones, I assure you.
The Greenskins want to make the Moonkin slaves too.
Yes, the Chainers. And that's unfortunate. I've never acquired a member of the Dark Races, and I never will.
The outcast is a kin traitor. Akrog will not allow him to live.
Well, too bad. I was just starting to like you. Narek, you'll regret this, troll. I swear it.
They will not get away from Zaska! I'm ready.
Of it.
Hold on, rest for a moment. Moving on.
They will regret this.
What now? More trouble.
Why is here? He will protect the tribe.
What this?
Curse curse it. The rotten foul tusk got away.
First, Grungwar wants to kill the Brittlebone villagers. Then he gets angry at another Brittlebone who wants to enslave the same villagers. Zazka understands not.
No race should have to live in shackles. And that Brittlebone was a kin traitor. There is nothing worse than that.
He is going. Let Akrog see.
You find out.
Please don't hurt us. Please.
The Moonkin took care of the slavers.
They're dead then.
The Greenskins, it is true. The Brittlebone outcasts got away.
Pity. Well, here's hoping he gets what's coming to him someday. Here, take this. It ain't much, but still.
Akrog must leave.
Of course.
What can he do for the tribe?
If he...
Careful, big lizard!
Now!
Why not?
Listen. Moving on.
It is over.
What a beast.
Come, let them look at the beast. They need to take a trophy. trophy.
No.
Magua, mend their flesh.
Interesting.
All right.
Hold on, trusted one. Huh. Mugwa curse his tusks.
What is it?
There is a ring around its right claw.
So?
That is what Crom and Julog do for the beaks. Zaska is saying that the wyvern is tamed.
Is Zaska sure?
Well, either that, or the wyvern forged the ring itself and put it on to look pretty for mating. Zaska is sure, trusted one. Someone tamed these wyverns, and Zaska thinks he knows who.
The brittle bones. This was a trap.
Trap? But brittle bones were so nice. They were nice so the Moonkin would walk into their trap. Trolls are animals to the Lightlings, little Moonblood, and they always will be. He should save his sorrow for someone else. Grungwa knew this would happen, Chieftain. Let them go back and show them what it means to break a pact with a Moonkin. This was a waste of time from the start.
Akrog will let Chieftain Mayor explain first. Then he will see.
Chieftain,
If they do, then they will feel the Moonkin's wrath.
Look, wyvern cub.
Over here, they're coming for them. Trusted one, they should look at these eggs. What is that?
What about them?
Wait. That might work. Noag, smash them.
Smash? But Noag killed cubs inside.
That cub just tried to kill Noag, no? Come on, do it. Now.
What is needed of him?
Good. Can trusted one feel something?
Of course. Cruelty. Good thinking, Zaska.
Zaska, good thinker. A fitting name, he thinks. Let them pick up the shells.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
These are ripe with cruelty. They should show this to the stranger when they get back.
The taking of an unborn life. It only makes sense.
It is true. Now back to the village.
Grungwa will go there.
Can a troll not
This
rest
looks
for a moment?
interesting.
Just wrong, Yorick. Tiara's breath. How can you not see that?
They were trolls. Spawn of Zarak.
They came here looking to trade. Tiara's breath. They could have caved your damn head in 1,000,000 times, and they didn't. Even if you'd had a good excuse to do it, did you ever pause to think what their tribe will do if their chieftain goes missing?
What is this?
You're a short...
Friends, you're back. Did you slay the beast?
The Moonkin know it was a trap.
I don't follow.
The Brittlebones bred those wyverns. That is probably how they guard themselves against the greenskins, no? Chieftain Mayor sent the Moonkin there to die.
Bred? How would we?
It was a mistake. Please, my husband, he wasn't thinking straight. I'm so sorry for what he did, but ever since Deithmar died, he... Please forgive us. We'll hold our end of the bargain, but please forgive us.
Was Chieftain Mayor so sure the wyvern would kill them?
I suppose I must have been.
The chieftain's mate knew not.
Chieftain's mate? You mean me? No, I didn't know. No one knew.
Chieftain Mayor will explain. Who is Deithmar?
What is it to you? You're gonna kill us anyway.
Bloody hell, Yorick, just tell him.
Deithmar was our eldest. Always a bit quiet, but a decent fellow. And him and his wife Rita were expecting their first little one. Till one night that damned Tiara herself spoke to him. At least that's what he said. Rambled on and on about how she'd appeared to him in his dreams and had given him some divine mission to lead the orc tribes of Urgak to the light. Which is exactly what, a week later, he damn well set out to do. Of course, the first tribe he came across butchered him, sent us his head. A few days later, Rita threw herself off the cliff. End of story.
What does Chieftain
worship the Guardians instead of Zarek?
Yeah, and I know it was utterly insane. That's what we kept telling him too. But that bloody fool just wouldn't listen.
Akrog believes he saw Chieftain Mayer's cub in the past.
You mean he met him?
Too difficult to explain, Trusted One. Leave it.
It matters not. And this is why Chieftain Mayer sent the Moonkin into a trap. It makes no sense.
I told you he wasn't thinking straight. The grief, it...
I hate ye! I hate all of ye, rotten, ugly creatures! With your rotten gods! Orcs, trolls, goblin, dark elf, ye darklings are all the same! Made to maim and kill and destroy! And now ye took my beautiful boy! I mean, you really think I didn't see it, that fucking bloodlust in your eyes? As if you hadn't been waiting to butcher us the whole bloody time?
That's nonsense, and you know it. If they'd wanted to kill us, they'd have just done it. Please don't you listen to him. Just take all the food you want and leave us be. This village, it's seen enough darkness.
So because the orcs killed their cub, Chieftain Mayer sends the Moonkin to their death.
I told ye. I saw it in your eyes. Especially the old one.
He is right. Grungwa would rather have killed them. But he did not, because the chieftain decided to trust the Brittle Bones. Now look how these Brittle Bones have rewarded him.
How could the Brittle Bones tame a wyvern? They are fickle beasts.
Deithmar did it. He just came to the village one day with a wyvern youngling and said he was going to tame it. We thought he was mad at first and made him keep her in a cage, but then she grew and actually started to listen to him. The wyverns were our village guardians. Things will be much worse now that they've gone. Let's hope one of us can take over the taming when the younglings hatch.
There is nothing to tame. The Moonkin crushed the eggs.
You did? Guardians. Well, I guess we had that coming.
The orcs are the Moonkin's enemies too. Knew Chieftain Mayer that? They want to make them slaves.
I don't care, you're all the same.
Akrog knows the pain of grief. Chieftain Mayer did wrong, but the tribe is innocent. If the Brittlebones honor the pact, the Moonkin will forgive.
Thank Tiara. We will not forget this, troll. We will not. The others don't know about what happened, and I'd prefer to leave it that way. Just tell Alana to let you into the storehouse. Then you can take whatever you want.
Like hell they will.
You're tired, Yorick. Get some rest.
I'm not.
Get some rest. Come back once you've taken the food, all right? I'll talk some sense into my husband in the meantime.
What should he do? Grungwa looks angry.
Really? Forgive him. Let Grungwa take a closer look.
The Chieftain Mayer's mate said the Moonkin could...
Mate? You're talking about his wife?
The Moonkin have had a bad day.
No. Of course not. Go in and talk to Alana then.
His way.
Holy... What?
So, he's the trolls, huh?
The Brittlebone Doe seems not scared.
Brittlebone Doe. I love it. But yeah, 2 wars will do that to you. I've seen your kind and fought among you more than once. But I'm guessing you're not here to chew the fat. What do you want? Heard something about a trade deal, huh?
The Moonkin have come for their share of the food. The chieftain's mate said Alana would give it.
True, that's what I heard. Just take what you want.
They will. Noak, take what he can carry. Then let them go back to Chieftain Mayor and his mate. She said there was something else.
What is this?
Going now.
This looks interesting.
You find out. Let Zazka get a proper look. Interesting. Probably.
Let Akrog see.
All right. This should be enough.
Back to Chieftain Mayor.
So much they should take.
Uh-huh.
The Moonkin will leave.
I won't stop you.
This way?
That way. What is this?
Ah, there you are. So, you took what you need?
It is true.
Good. Yorick?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. To make up for my mistake, the village is going to provide your tribe with regular food shipments for the next moon. It's the least we can do.
They have a pact, then. Akrog cannot tell the Brittlebones where their tribe camp is, but he will send his scouts to fetch it.
Wonderful. Also, take this. I don't know if your kind has use for these things, but it belonged to Yorick, and he wants you to have it.
So shiny.
Very shiny. Thank you again, Chieftain, for everything. When you came back from the Wyvern, I never thought you would... Never mind.
It is all right. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Oh, of course. Sharp tusks and thick hide.
What this?
All right. Akrog thinks there is nothing else to do here.
It was the right choice, trusted one. Sparing them.
Let them hope so. It is time to go home.
Time to move on. He is going.